Hello, my name is Alani McDavis. This is my Chapter 3 assignment on social emotional development. Starting off, I'm going to be speaking about Bronfenbrenner's ecological system theory. And what do teachers need to know about the Bronfenbrenner's theory is that he's a psychologist who believed that outside forces affected the way that our students learn and how they retain material. So if our students' basic needs aren't being taken care of, they don't have food, they don't have clothing, then that can affect the way that they are in our classroom. They could be sleepy and hungry and they just don't want to participate in class. So by strategies that we can use as teachers is learn our students. We want to have a strong student teacher relationship so they feel like they can trust us and come to us with any of their concerns. Also, we want to have a great relationship with our parents. We want to reach out to them no matter what's happening in the classroom and let them know not only if it's something that is going wrong or is not going the best, we also want to reach out to them to let them know about when things are going good with their students as well. So we can do that. And also, we're going to go into talking about Erikson's 8 stages of social emotional development. So there are different stages of the different stages of social emotional development. The first stage is infancy, and that's when they learn trust and mistrust. And that's when they want to be consistent with being there for their child so that they can build that trust. Early childhood is 1 to 3 years old. That's when they start to learn potty training and become more independent. In preschool, 3 to 6 years old, they become more curious and they want to explore. School age 6 to 12, they want to become successful in school and in their activities and sports, extracurriculars, anything like that. They are starting to compare themselves a little bit more and become a little self-conscious. So we just want to make sure that we're continuously encourage our students from that infancy all the way up until that age as well. We want to continue that so they feel loved and feel supported. And then adolescence is 12 to 18. That's when they're beginning to explore themselves and they're trying to see their goals and what they want to do with their lives and their beliefs and what they want to believe in. And young adulthood is 18 to 40. That's when they're beginning to create lasting relationships and to explore other things that come when they get older in life. Middle adulthood is 40 to 65 years old. That's when they are wanting to make a difference or impact on their community. They want to join a club or deal with love packs that just gives back to their community and just helps them to really just make a stamp on their community. And then late adulthood, 65 and up, is when they begin to experience sadness on looking back at their lives and maybe they aren't loving where they are at that point. It could be on either side. They could look back and they're like, oh my goodness, I did so much good in the world. And then they could also look back and be like, oh my goodness, I missed it. I wish I was still there. So that was the 8 stages of Erikson's social emotional development. We're going to go into how our families and peers and communities can affect we're going to go back over our strategies of how we can help our students. So I want to teach pre-K through 2nd grade, anywhere in that range. And I would do stage 3 and stage 4. So I could do activities where they can pick centers where they can pick their own centers of where they want to go. It could be blocks, dry erase boards, partner work, anything like that, just so that they can have a little bit of independence. And then also for stage 4, doing classroom jobs where they alternate and they feel like they have more of a leadership role at their job or a leadership role in their job. And I would monitor this by having a weekly job chart. And then we're going to go in how parents and peers and communities do affect the child and So it says, not it says, but parents are supposed to provide their daily needs, and this is how our students become more safe and they feel more comfortable and confident. As long as our students feel safe, they can go so far. And then our peers or their peers can help them by working together and by sharing, because eventually these students will go out into our community and become members of our society, and they will have to interact with others and work with others and be peaceable. So them beginning to learn this will help them in their lives. Thank you.